Hi, Sophie Uliano here, and I have 3 really great healthy living tips for you today. Now, why 3? Because I normally have 1. Well, 3 because today, well, not today, what am I saying? Like this week and around this time, my new book, Gorgeous for Good, is finally available for pre-order on Amazon, and I am really excited about this. Trust me, when you have been writing a book or even thinking about a book and then writing it for years, that moment when you actually see it on Amazon is just so exciting because it's real. This is my 4th book, and I think this is the book that I am really most passionate about. And the reason is because this is how I live my life. It's how I've lived my life for the last 15 to 20 years. And I have to tell you, honestly, that I feel better, my skin is better, I'm in better shape, and I have more energy than I did 15 to 20 years ago. So I put all what I do together in a simple 30-day program so that you can do it too. So there you go. Now let's get on to these tips, these 3 tips. I'm going to be giving you a lot of tips over the next few weeks because by the time you get my book delivered on your doorstep through your mailbox, first week of April, I want you to be able to hit the ground running. You won't have any questions like, oh, what do I have to do this or what about this? Because I will have given you a lot of information. So stay real close to me over the next few weeks. Now, tip number 1 is cut back or cut out meat. Now, a lot of people say, well, why? I can't do it. Why am I going to have to cut out meat? Well, here's the thing with meat is that my program, the eating portion of my program, now my program is not a diet, by the way, it is a live it, because it makes you feel so good. But it is largely about, for 30 days, cutting out foods that contain any toxins or pollutants. It's a lovely cleansing, detoxing, so that you're going to really feel your best. And unfortunately, the state of the planet that we live in right now, there is no meat, really, honestly, that doesn't contain some kind of contaminant or pollutant, even if it's organic and grass-fed. So that's the reason, the same deal with fish. You can go back to it if you want to, but for 30 days, you're going to cut it out. Now, I don't want you going cold turkey on this, excuse the pun. So if you eat turkey and chicken every single day, for the next few weeks, I want you to start cutting back. Maybe go to 3 times a week and then see what you can do on the other days, how you can get creative. Now, I give you so many amazing, delicious, plant-based recipes. You can go to my website, sophieuliano.com, and find out those and start trying them out. And I promise you, you will get more than enough protein, way more. It's just such a misconception to think that the only way you can get a complete protein is through meat or fish. It truly, truly isn't. So that's it. Now, here's the really good thing, the kicker about this meat issue, is that when you cut it back or cut it out, you're going to really reduce your grocery store bill. When I cut back on meat a couple of years ago, and I used to buy only organic meat, but it's super expensive. So when I started cutting back, I started seeing my bill getting smaller and smaller. When I cut it out, it reduced by 1/3, if not 50% actually on some weeks. So that's a huge money saving. And a lot of people have said to me, well, can I afford to do this program? Well, hello, yes, if you're smart and you cut out the things that aren't doing you any favors in the health department. Anyway, tip number 2 is hydrate. Make sure you're really hydrating enough. You need to be drinking half your body weight in ounces of fresh filtered water every single day. That's it. That's non-negotiable on my program. Just get everything moving through and beautifully hydrated, including your skin. Here's the thing with filtered water. Sometimes you can buy bottled water from major companies. I'm not going to mention any names, but these major companies, it is basically they're using reverse osmosis to filter their water. Problem with this is that it takes all the good out with the bad, so you have no minerals left. I prefer a different kind of filtration system. I know a lot of you are going to ask, well, which do you prefer? So I'm going to tell you. If you're looking for a filtration water jug, I like Mavea pitchers. Love them. They're my favorite. If you're looking for a whole home water system, which is really one of the best investments I've ever made, look at Life Source Water. I know this company. They're a beautiful family-run business here in California, but they sell nationally. And they use a technology which allows all the bad stuff to be taken out, but all the good stuff, the minerals, to stay in there. And it's a really eco-friendly company as well. So loads and loads of filtered water. Tip number 3 is get moving all through the day. So here's the thing, we obviously do not move enough. 90% of us don't. So here's my tip. Set yourself a reminder throughout the day. Now you can I've set one on my fitness tracker. This is a Jawbone fitness tracker. My husband has a Fitbit. It doesn't matter which one it is. It'll have some way that you can set a little buzzer or a vibration to go off every 20 minutes. And of course you can do it on your phone. Every 20 minutes, what this does for me is it reminds me I haven't moved for 20 minutes. And I'm going to get up and I'm going to walk around the block, walk around the house even, do a few squats, lunges, whatever. All it does is it takes 2 minutes, and then I'm back, boom, at my desk. Because truly, if I don't do that, for me, 2 hours can go by, easy 2 hours, sometimes even 3 hours, and I'm sat at my desk, hunched over, shoulders up to here because I'm involved in something, work, online shopping, whatever we do, Facebook, and I haven't moved. And then it just seems like I feel sluggish, and it seems like an almighty effort to go and sort of go to the gym or something. So even on a day where you don't get to work out or do anything else, you'll know at the end of the day that every 20 minutes, and it's sort of cumulative, you will have got up and done something. So at the end of the day, if you do the math, you've done pretty much a whole workout. So that's it from me. Those are the 3 tips. Stay close. There are going to be so many more. Pre-order my book. And you'll have it, as I say, first week of April. And we are all going to hit the ground running and do this together.